What's up, y'all? CJ. It's been a while. What, been a week? Excuse me for, the lack of content. Just a lot of stuff kind of happened over the past week. Kind of got me in a down mood. So kind of discouraged me to, put out some content. So I do apologize. First off, I do want to say RIP to the amazing, great Chadwick Boseman. He passed away battling cancer, colon cancer, over the weekend. So, RIP to him. Shout out to his family. Hope they're doing well. Also, the family of Jacob Blake, the shooting in the back. It's just crazy what's going on. I'm not going to go too deep into that right now because this isn't that type of video. But I will leave a link down below in the description. Check out the podcast. Me and my brothers, Justice and Toss, we go into different issues every week. But we do discuss that. But yeah, enough about that. Like I said, I'll leave the link down in the description. You guys check that out and subscribe. But yeah, we're here for basketball. So let's get into that. How y'all been doing? Playoffs been going great. The Eastern Conference, what we expect. We knew it was gonna be weak. The Western Conference, it's been pretty interesting. Now, I don't want to get too scattered. Let's start in the West, though. So we do have some games that are continuing. We got the Clippers and the Mavericks. We got news that Kristaps is not going to be returning, which is a big blow to Dallas. So yeah, Clippers, congrats. Y'all got lucky. Paul George over there stinking up the joint. He did come out in that last game really good, but yeah, Kawhi's been carrying him pretty much. What's that look like for the second round? It looks like they might be playing the Jazz. That's another series that hasn't ended yet. Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell putting up a great show. Let's give them a round of applause. They're putting up an amazing series right now. So I think the Utah Jazz are still going to come out from that one. Denver isn't looking like they really about it right now. Denver hasn't shown that they really about it. So I'm going to give it to Utah. I think they might win that last game. I already knew the series was going to be close. So I'll see Utah coming out. And then we got Utah and the Clippers. What y'all thinking about that one? I mean, I think the Clippers are going to come out, but it's just a matter of the Clippers can slip up. If a team has enough firepower, they can beat the Clippers on those nights that they slip up, those games that they're slipping up. Every game counts. It's just a matter of Utah has that. I don't know if Donovan Mitchell by himself is enough, to offset that. We've seen him beat Paul George in the playoffs. We've seen him do it to Paul George in the playoffs. But can he do it to Kawhi too? With that cast he has? I mean, Rudy Gobert, is that enough? Mike Conley, is that enough? We'll find out. But shout out Luka Doncic. Put on a great show for playoff debut, especially that first game. But yeah, Utah Clippers. I'm gonna take Clippers 4-2, just off the fact that just looking at the star talent on that team. But of course, anything can happen. The next series we got, Lakers, they're able to beat Portland after everybody saying, oh, Lakers are in trouble. They should be scared of Dame. Dame fizzled out. Let's be honest. Dame was on fire, came into the bubble, on fire, hot, and then he just fizzled out. And that's the thing about these stars, man. You can be an all-star in the league, but it's about that longevity. That's something LeBron has. That's something that these other players have. KD, every season he comes out, he puts on, that MVP performance. You don't just come and then fizzle out. That's what happened to Dame. Shout out Dame, though. Shout out to the Portland Trailblazers. Shout out Melo. I was happy to see. I don't know about y'all, but I was happy to see Carmelo Anthony there doing his thing, man. It was happy to see a legend out there. Him and LeBron head to head. You think back to those Cleveland-Denver games. Back to those Miami, New York Knicks games. So yeah, it was just great to see them going at it. And Melo wasn't playing like, he was an old dude. He was out there balling. So shout out Melo. But yeah, Lakers. I'm happy Lakers got through. You knew they weren't going to lose that first round, man. Dudes was just capping. Because they wanted to put on a show, put on some type of storyline for the game. Lakers aren't gonna lose that. Come on, man. They ain't getting beat in the first round to the Portland Trail Blazers. Dame left because he knew he wasn't gonna win. You know, and some players do that. You know, the Raptors too. I'm gonna get to them when we get to the East. But some players do that. Like, I'm not gonna say now you're out there putting your all, like John Morant, for instance, right? Come to find out, he had an injury. He was playing with a hurt hand in that playing game. Some dudes just don't say anything till, you know, the season's over or the game's over. Dame was like, yo, after game 4, down 3-1, he was like, yo, I'm out of here, guys. I already told you I wasn't even gonna. I didn't even want to come here to begin with, but I'm out of here for sure now. I mean, you know, you got family, you want to be with your family. You know, he was hurt. They said he was injured. So, but anyway, yeah, Lakers and the Rockets. We know Thunder ain't gonna take it. They did put on a good performance. But yeah, Westbrook's back. Rockets taking it. Lakers, Rockets. Again, I can't be confident in the Lakers. I can't be confident in the Lakers. I can't tell you for certain I am sure the Lakers are going to win because you just never know. Now, the first game is always, you know, the feeling out process. We're going to see the Lakers maybe struggle against that three-point shot, guarding the perimeter, guarding Russ and Harden in the backcourt. But we'll see if they can change it up defensively. It's going to be tough. We know they got size. But can they play defense though? Can they play defense? And that's what's gonna determine if the Lakers are gonna move on to the conference finals or not. Can they play defense consistently and make shots? Can everyone else make shots? Anyway, so I'm seeing Lakers in 6, maybe 7, but I won't be surprised if the Rockets win. Whoever wins that series, though, I'm rooting for to win it all. If Lakers win it, I'm rooting for Lakers to win it all. If Harden and Russ go out there and win it, I'm rooting for them to win it all. So let's move on to the East. The weak East. The weak-ass Eastern Conference. There were 4 sweeps. 4 sweeps. And the Western Conference had what? 2, they have like 3 games going into 6. Come on, bro. Y'all need to do something about this Eastern Conference. That was hella weak, bro. Like the Pacers, y'all got swept. I thought at least y'all put up a game or 2. Y'all, man. Orlando, yeah, we knew. I told y'all. Everyone was like, "Oh, Orlando, the Bucks are looking like they're about." Stop it. Stop it. To Orlando? So many weak teams, man. Sixers, Philly. Oh my God, I'm so Philly. What? Okay, Simmons is out. What about Tobias Harris? You just paid this dude millions of dollars. What happened to him? Oh, he hit his head, but he came back though. Come on, man. Stop. What? Philly? What? I don't know, man. And then Toronto and Brooklyn. Come on, man. I thought you at least won. Eastern Conference, please. Please. We need some competition. And it's only going to get worse because KD and Kyrie coming to the Nets. I mean, the powerhouse is only going to stay how it is. Giannis might leave. There's no competition over there. Come on, man. Bucks, Toronto. I'm taking, Celtics, Toronto. I'm taking Celtics, man. Celtics in 5. I just don't think Toronto has that firepower on their side to keep up with the Celtics. And also, I don't know, for some reason, I just feel like Toronto really isn't like playing 100%. Some people are saying they think Toronto's going to win the series. That's a bold statement, but I really don't agree. Because Toronto was the first team to want to boycott the playoffs. Going into the whole Jacob Blake situation. They were the first team talking about, let's stop playing. I just feel like, they won a ring last year. They know they ain't going to win it all. I really believe some teams are smart. Yo, we're down a man. We're not, 100%. They know they're not going to win it all. So they're, just playing, to play. If they can end the season, they'll end it. Not because it's not for no reason. It's for a very good reason. But it's just like, we're not really missing out on anything. It's not really going to hurt us that much if we don't play the rest of the season. Same thing LeBron was saying about himself. He was like, yo, if we end the season, cool. Like, I got mine. Let's worry about this issue. But some people, they want to continue. But like I said, that's a whole different situation. It's a whole different topic. We want to get into that. Link down below for the podcast. Check that out. We get deeper into that. Anyway, but yeah, Celtics. I take them in 5, maybe 6. But I just don't see Toronto really keeping up with the Celtics. I don't think they're really into it right now. But yeah, the big matchup that we all are waiting for. That we finally have an entertaining matchup in the East. Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo takes on the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler. Now that one I can't tell you. There's a lot of different ways you can cut this piece of cake, man. The Bucks more experience in the playoffs. The Heat got a lot of young dudes, a lot of young talent. Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo. Derrick Jones Jr. He's still a young dude. And they're all being led by Jimmy. Excuse me, I forgot Duncan Robinson. Naming all of those guys can ball. All of those guys can play. So I don't know. And there's Jimmy Butler's supporting cast is actually kind of better than Giannis' supporting cast. Giannis got to really carry the squad. He got to get all the boards. He got to drive and kick. He got to dunk on everybody. Like Jimmy, he just got to give that leadership on the bench. Like when you really watch the games, he's not out there dominating. And that's why I love Jimmy Butler. He's like me in the gym, bro. Like for real. I do everything on the court. I play defense. I can score for you. I can get buckets when you need me to in the clutch. Like I play my role. I ain't trying to put up 30 or 40. Like I don't want to be the main dude. You feel me? Like I'm just at the gym right now. I ain't really in the NBA like that. I'm just trying to put up some buckets and go home and say I had a good workout. Anyway, yeah, man. So I don't know. I'm going for the Bucks only because they have that experience. But I say Bucks in 7. Bucks and maybe 6. We might be capping. Miami might, they might not even want that smoke. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, it's gonna be interesting. I'm loving the matchups. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Second round coming up. Once the third round comes around, we get into the conference finals. I'll be with y'all again. Let y'all know what's going on. So y'all leave a like. Comment down below what y'all expecting and what y'all guys want to see in the playoffs games coming up. And I'll see y'all soon. All right. Subscribe if you're new, and we getting back to this. Have a good day. Peace.